In this video, we will show you how to install and adjust tension on your TouchLift roller shade. Place the spring idler end into the two vertical slots on the bracket. Keeping the idler end secure in its bracket, insert the hooks on the motor side straight into the two slots in the bracket. Once the two hooks are through the slots, gently pull down until the hooks have locked securely into the bracket. Your shade is now ready for use. Next, we will show you how to remove the shade. Raise the shade close to the upper limit. Once near the top, slightly tug on the bottom rail to lock the lift, just like you do to position the shade. Now the shade can be uninstalled without losing tension. Gently lift up the motor side to disengage from the bracket. Once the hooks touch the top part of the bracket, slide the roll towards the spring idler end until the hooks are completely out of the bracket slots. Remove the spring idler end from the bracket. With the shade removed, we can now adjust the tension. Insert a 5mm Allen wrench into the hex opening on the motor head. Rotate the Allen wrench clockwise to increase tension and counterclockwise to reduce tension. Be sure to not let go of the Allen wrench as you can lose the tension in the shade. To lock the shade, give the Allen wrench a quick push clockwise. You will feel the inner brake lock. Now you can safely remove the Allen wrench. Start the initial adjustment with a few turns. Reinstall and operate to check the shade to determine if additional adjustments are needed. Fine-tune until the shade operates to your liking. Be sure not to add or remove too much tension as it can negatively affect the performance of the shade. To adjust tension on an outside mount shade, you do not have to remove the shade from the brackets. Simply insert an Allen wrench through the hole in the bracket and into the hole in the spring head. Be sure that both holes align before inserting the tool all the way. Once you've added or reduced the tension enough, remove the tool. To adjust tension on an inside mount shade with top treatment, like this cassette shade, you must first uninstall the shade. Then, simply remove the left side end cap to access the hex opening. Use a 5mm Allen wrench to adjust the tension as necessary, clockwise to add tension and counterclockwise to reduce tension. Once finished, replace the end cap and reinstall the shade. One note: for reverse roll shades, the spring head will be located on the right side of the shade. For an outside mount cassette shade, you do not have to uninstall the shade. Simply remove the end cap, add or remove tension as necessary, then reinstall the end cap. To adjust the upper limit, you need to access the idle end on the right side of the shade. Insert an Allen wrench into the hole on the idle end to adjust the limiter. Rotate the limiter clockwise to lower the upper limit, and counterclockwise to raise the upper limit. For cassette shades, you do not need to remove the shade from the internal brackets. Simply remove the right side end cap and insert the wrench through the hole in the bracket.